Louisiana beer reviews, Bud Light Chelada Tajin. I've never had Tajin, but I know where to buy it. Alright, Bud Light Chelada Tajin was introduced in 2023. It says Tajin, chili, and lime. So this Tajin spice came out in the mid-1980s, and they started shipping it to the United States in the mid-1990s, like around 93 I think it first arrived. And it may have been in my town all along since it first arrived in the USA. I just started hearing about it, people talking about Tajin, saying, oh, I'm trying to find Tajin and whatnot. Okay, but I do plan to try it. It's a powder, and now they make a hot sauce. The guy that started Tajin said his mother made hot sauce at home, and he wanted to replicate it, but he wanted a powder form. So he experimented until he got it. Okay, 139th day of 2023. WA0952, don't know what that is. It says premium light lager with natural flavors. $120 calories per 12 ounces. Not really a light beer. It says do not shake. Maybe roll it, but don't shake it. And it's not made with any tomato sauce or anything. Tomato. You know what I'm saying? Not tomato sauce, but like the Mott's tomato juice and clam broth concoction. So it doesn't have the disclaimer, contains shellfish on it. But it's got the chili peppers and the, put this down here, spices and all of that stuff. Fizzing away head. It's going to leave sediment on the side of the glass. It's going to have some saltiness, I would suspect. It's translucent, but only semi-transparent. I can see the window through here and outside, but it's difficult. Okay, never had it. There's 2 video reviews for it that I could find. So the price was, I think it was $2.50 at Walmart. Aroma, not much aroma, honestly. Maybe a little like spice and faint Bud Light, you know, just generalized adjunct lager aroma. Now I work with a guy, he claims, oh, I could tell Bud Light over any other light beer in a blind taste test, especially Miller Lite, the sorry, horrible Miller Lite, and so on. And I'm like, I say, first of all, you're probably the only person left that's buying Bud Light. And secondly, you're wrong. I bet you couldn't tell them apart, but that's just me saying it. Maybe he could shock me and tell it apart. Okay. But anyhow, let's check out this thing. Still crickle crackling. Yeah, there's a faint lime, sort of like lime pulp, lime body to it, but I wouldn't say it's particularly limon. Prickly carbonation. One thing I like about this whole can is only like 250 calories. A little slickness in the mouthfeel. The spiciness is rather low. There's possibly saltiness, yeah. It tastes like it's going to have more flavor in the burp. Sounds bad, huh? It's a bad description, but I think it's an accurate description. I had to come in here and get away from that air conditioner blower motor. It's effective, certainly, but it's loud. We did 2 videos in the kitchen, but I said I'm scrapping them. I'm going to put them on the alternative channel because you can hear it, but it's just irritating to me, you know, to hear all that noise. We did the mango cart from Golden Road, AB InBev subsidiary, and we did Little Smack IPA from Chandelier Brewing. But I told David, I said, hey, if you have another can of that Little Smack, save it because I'm going to reshoot the videos and I'll have more mango cart. We can redo that. Now, this is inferior to mango cart. I know you said, well, it's not the same thing. That's a flavored ale. And furthermore, it's a wheat ale. This is a flavored lager. I get that, but they're both flavored beers and they both kind of like fruit spice oriented. Well, I guess maybe that's a bad comparison. This one just doesn't have that much flavor. It's not that the flavors are bad, that they're necessarily off-putting, although they're not really that great. It's sort of like a, you know what it's like? It's like you made some kind of spice this fruit concoction, and then you filtered it through, and this is like the 3rd pressing of it, and it's like faded on you. The flavor is faded. So I find it's dull, and the mouthfeel is strange, fluffy. Now the sweetness scale, nah, it's dry like Bud Light. It's like 1 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness scale, 0 out of 5 hop cones. Contains hops. It's a lager. A malt beverage must contain hops. The Fuego was muy bien. You know, it was mucho gusto. Très bien. Really nice. You know, but I liked it. But all kidding aside, though, with my bad jokes. But as a comedian in all seriousness, as a comic in all seriousness, scary, huh? The Fuego was really nice. The original Clamato is really nice. It's so hard to keep up. The salt and lime. That if it's too salty, like the one from Modelo, it's just like, ugh. You know, but the mango, oh yes, and there's a sweet mango one also. It's like a sugary mango, like a chimoy type thing. I think they copied a lot, or they got a lot of ideas from Golden Road. Like they bought them out and they'd taken on some of their concepts. Well, everything you make isn't going to be a winner. This one's got like a soft mouthfeel, like fluffy or something. I don't know. I'll give it a C-. It's like marginally average. Let's give it a 72 out of 100. I'm going to take one more sip. Let's go 70 out of 100. 7 out of 10, C-, nearly down to the D level because there's some kind of almost like dirty tap water flavor. It's not that, but it's something just, that's not a good flavor. And there is tap water coming through. I don't know. I see it as a flop. And I try to be fair, you know, I don't ever say, oh, I'm going to get you, I'll show you all. you made me mad, you made me angry as a company because you did something about, you know, a marketing decision that was a fiasco or whatever. A lot of companies do that and you aggravate me. But on the other hand, it might do something that is making me happy, like, oh, I love what they did. I love their stance on this. But it shouldn't affect pro or con the beer review. It's like, no. But what about the product? Well, I don't like what Founders did. That guy made all these accusations. Well, I mean, of course he had no evidence, but no, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the product. What about Founders Porter? Wow, it's awesome. You know, okay, well, that's what we're talking about. Like, we're going to have to compartmentalize, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm being fair, and it's not good. And it's barely even average. So it's, even if it was in the D range, I could drink it. I could drink a D beer. That just means it's straight up bad. But this is heading that way, but it's not that there yet. So 7 out of 10. I would not recommend it. But if you can go to Walmart and get it for $2.49 like I did, I guess it's worth it. So Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais, but not with this one. And that is it.